Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I'm a beginner artist, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing Toshiero. Obviously, this episode, the fight is concluded with Toshiero and the Espada that he is fighting. He he is who he is when is, you know? But yeah, so he basically used his ultimate technique. Essentially, I would assume it's his ultimate technique, where it brings in the clouds from surrounding areas. Snowfall starts, and anything the snow touches immediately turns into an ice flower. And upon an opponent getting covered in those ice flowers, they end up dying. I will say it kind of didn't add up a little bit. And what I mean by that is the snow falling, it hit the ground and was able to turn itself into ice flowers. But the amount of snow that there was not in a specific amount of snow flowers or ice flowers that had formed that were proportionate to the amount of snow that had fell, right? Let's say let's say you have a house, right? If the ice falls, it's not just going to cover the house, it's going to cover your front yard, your backyard, your left and right yard, right? It's going to cover all of that, not just one target, right? So they showed us that the ice fell on the ground and started freezing the ground, but the only thing that the ice stacked up to was it stacked up to the target, his opponent. It stacked up on the ground around the opponent, but it stacked up directly like a pillar to the person. So that'd be the equivalent of like if snow, like the surrounding clouds come in front of your house and start snowing, and the pillar of snow forms on a light post in front of your house. And that's it, right? Everything else is untouched. It doesn't make sense because they show us that everything else got touched on the ground. So theoretically, what should have happened was the light pole all the way to the top of the light pole should have been on ice, as well as everything else should have been frozen over to the same height. But what happened was the only thing that really got frozen was from the ground all the way to the sky where the girl was, where the Iran car was. I mean, the Espada was. So it kind of is a little bit inconsistent in that term, but I mean, you can say that, well, he can control what he freezes. No, because he said that he can't. That's why he was afraid to do it around his friends, because he was afraid that they would have gotten frozen if he did the technique next to him. And that happened twice, where he told when he was getting ready to use the technique in front of what's his name, in front of Geen, he told his friends to run away because he didn't want them to end up dying, because he was unsure if he can control the technique. So two times now he said that he didn't know how to control it. So theoretically what happens is whatever area gets touched by the snow ends up getting frozen over, and he doesn't have control over the amount of area that happens in. So it's a spade. If he says he doesn't have control, then he doesn't have control. So everything in that area should have been frozen up to the same height, but it wasn't. But let's get into this.
I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeding your lies. A
right, I am finished with this picture of Toshiro, him and his ice wings. I will say in the next video that I'm most likely going to end up drawing, probably not, but the dude that is fighting against what's her name? Soy Phone. The dude that is fighting against Soy Phone, the like the skeleton dude, the skeleton king. I say skeleton king just because he's wearing a crown and he's a skeleton, pretty much. But we'll see once we get there. Honestly, if I were to like compare like skeletons and all of anime and everything like that, not everything, because I'm not gonna compare to mangas or manhwas or whatever. But the strongest skeleton that exists would technically be, of my knowledge, the strongest one would technically be Ainz Algon from Overlord. I think he's the strongest skeleton that I've encountered in everything that I've seen thus far. So, I mean, well, aside from a skeleton inside of the skeleton in that time I got reincarnated as a slime, the skeleton in season 2, that skeleton does in fact get stronger. I don't want to say that he gets stronger than Ainz because Ainz has, world magic and god magic and magic along those types. So it's hard to say where he scales in comparison to the whole Tensura world in its entirety. But that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what I can do in the comment section to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love. Thanks for watching.